New at 6:30, tomorrow's State Senate Committee will hear a bill requiring future Arizona governors to publish information regarding their inauguration, who organized it, supported it, and funded that ceremony. It's in response to Governor Hobbs' apparent reluctance to make that information about her own inauguration public. But ABC15 political reporter Mark Phillips says one lawmaker doesn't want to wait for a new law. He wants the governor to release that information now.
In January, Governor Katie Hobbs released a list of 235 donors who contributed $1.9 million to her inauguration. The amount of money 70 of those donors contributed was not included.
I sent in the letter because we're concerned on where the money is.
House Appropriations Committee Chairman David Livingston sent a letter to the governor. He wants to know how much was spent on her inauguration, who contributed to it, and the amount of money they donated.
She talked a lot about transparency. And this is her opportunity to walk the walk.
I'm not aware of the letter. Thank you.
Governor Hobbs would not acknowledge the Livingston letter following her appearance Tuesday at the Arizona Statehood event in the State Museum. But a spokesman acknowledged the letter was received and is being reviewed. Livingston is giving the governor until Thursday at noon to turn over the documents he wants. But he admits if the governor doesn't, there may be little recourse for now.
I think the law is unclear on that. So there is a bill that future governors would have to.
The bill requires future governors to publish within 15 days of being sworn in each group that organized, supported, or funded the ceremony. It's expected to pass the Senate this week, then go on to the House, where David Livingston will be ready to vote for it. Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.